Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. All right, you got me. It's Hat. Bringing you week 11, I think it is, of the GBA, or week 10. I don't know. I think it's week 11. But this is against Magnitude. I created the GBA. You know him, you love him. And, so make sure you go drop him a like on his video, a subscription, all that kind of good stuff. Give him some comments because his content is just fantastic. But I really wasn't sure what to do this week. Like I said, this is the main week. I was moving, so I didn't really have a lot of time to game plan. And honestly, I didn't even know if I was going to have this match or if I was going to just have to outright forfeit it. And luckily, Steve and I were able to get our match done. But on that same account, Steve also did not game plan a lot, mainly because he was busy with a lot of other things. So it's kind of a weird week. It's kind of a grab bag week in a sense. But with him having a little less time on that end. But anyway, Scarf Greninja is a thing, as well as VCreate Victini. And so my whole thing was, well, maybe if I get a Zelf to get a Reflect Up, that'll at least help me do something or survive some hits or a light screen. And it worked because he didn't go for the VCreate. I found out later he didn't have it. But I figured, okay, I got to Reflect Up. I got Light Clay on this, so I can abuse that, and I'll just go for the Shadow Ball now. I did some pre-calcs. It does like 50 to 60% to Victini, but I see Jellicent come in. I'm like, this is perfect. I'll get a light screen up, and I'll die. And basically, I'll have screens up for a long period of time. And I sat here thinking, what do? Do I go into Thunderous and just fire off the easy kill? But I was like, well, no. In that case, he's going to have Lando to come in, and I was like, you know what? I have Charizard. I have screens up. And I can't get burned from Scald, and we're just going to see what's going to happen. So I go into Charizard and I Mega Evolve, and I Dragon Dance because I know I have to be able to outspeed Greninja, and I know that when he gets the chance, Landorus is going to come in and intimidate me. But the main thing is I need the speed. And he goes for Shadow Ball here, and oh my god, this damage, it did what, 23 damage? So I'm like, well, this is perfect. I can guarantee to get another Dragon Dance up. I figured Lando was coming in right now to try to get rid of any kind of boost I was getting. So now I'm just sitting at +1, +2, but that's great because now I can outspeed Scarf Greninja if that's what he chooses to bring in. And the Flare Blitz here is just, it does so much damage with Tough Claws and Stab. Even just at +1, it takes it clean out. I'm assuming he was a Scarf variant, but being at +2, it really didn't matter at that point. And what you're about to see from the next like 2 minutes roughly is a Charizard cleaning up. It sucks because last time I battled Steve in the GBA, he had a great strategy and a crit kind of ruined it where I 6-0'd him, and this becomes a very solid 4-0 with Charizard just going through everything on his team, unfortunately. There was a few different things I would have played differently, but then again, that was me knowing my Charizard set and knowing I didn't have Earthquake. He had no idea of that. But that, again, that's all hindsight bias. When I was playing, I didn't expect to get, I didn't expect to get the sweep, and that light screen saved me so much. Both screens really, but mainly the light screen was the big supporter to this. So on a random whim, me going with dual screen Zelf as a lead really paid off. I probably could have tried to mess with the whole Roost thing to be able to survive 2 Flare Blitzes to get rid of Klefki and Cobalion, but I didn't want to deal with Klefki's shenanigans of Thunder Waving and possibly setting up a flame or a Reflect, and then having to deal with that and possibly giving away a 4-0 or whatever it may be. So I was like, I'm just going to kill it and have Excadrill come in and clean up Cobalion. This is a Scarf Excadrill because if you saw at Team Preview, I was not running Sand. However, we do play Steve in the Milwaukee Bucks week 14, the do or die week. I think that's probably going to come down to who gets in the playoffs for that 3rd spot if everything keeps going how it is, because everyone's still in the running, which is scary. But good game, Steve. Hopefully we'll have a more interesting game for our last game. But other than that, I will catch you guys later. We battle Numb Nexus and the Cleveland Escavaliers this week. Hopefully that video should be on time now that I'm all settled in. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for John or Pokemon for grabbing this video for me. And I will catch you hopefully on Sunday. Peace out, guys.